It could be that when you're using the software, for whatever reason, you don't want to use the mouse. Maybe you haven't got one accessible, maybe you just don't want to take your hands off the keyboard. We can do keyboard only or mouseless access by using the hotkeys. So here, if I look at these menus, each menu has an underline under the character that represents this hotkey. If I do Alt F, I can open the file menu, and then I use the arrow keys up and down to select an item, return to actually make that change or open that item, and then simply escape to close the modal. If I want to change the view, here Alt V opens the view menu. Similarly, I can use Alt I, which is the second character for the view menu, to open the secondary view. And I've got the same options in here. I can use up and down, the up and down arrows to change the view type. If I press return, it opens a modal, but again, there's no need for me to take my hands off the keyboard. I can still use the up and down arrows to select a different view type, such as here, document view, return to confirm it, and it makes that change. If I press I can revert to defaults and change that back. Alt U here opens the user menu, and that might allow me to say, change language, return to select it. And if I drop into French, you'll notice that all the menu titles change because they're now, of course, in French. The keyboard shortcuts are still broadly the same. So F still opens the file or fichier menu, V for the view menu, and now E for the secondary view menu. If I go into another language such as German, changes are a bit more obvious because the file menu has become the Datei menu, and so it's now Alt D to open the Datei menu, and I can use Über Notekit to look at the about for Notekit. Similarly, the view menu has now become Ansicht, so the editor Ansicht is Alt A, and then the secondary view type Alt N for Ansicht. And again, I can navigate through these menus to change different view types and perhaps drop it into the document view. The contents of the file are still exactly the same because I'm editing a file that happens to have been written in English, not making any changes to that. But these keyboard shortcuts allow us really easy access to the different menus. It means that you don't have to interrupt your editing experience. Hands-on keyboard all the time.